I'm sitting on my porch last Tuesday, watching my neighbor, Henry, try to walk down his driveway to get the mail. He's 75. He stops every few steps, gripping his thighs, looking at his legs like they're strangers who refuse to listen to him. It's a look I've seen 1,000 times. Not quite pain, just frustration, like the connection between his mind and his muscles has been frayed. I'm Arthur, and at 82, I've spent over 40 years studying the way our bodies change. And that look on Henry's face? It's what most people think is just getting old. But I'm here to tell you that's not the whole story. Somewhere along the way, we started believing that losing our strength is an inevitable part of the calendar. We think our legs are just giving up. But the truth is much more startling. Scientists are now calling it silent muscle collapse. It's a chemical breakdown where your body, after age 60, stops producing nearly 99% of the repair proteins your leg tissues need to survive. It's not that you're weak. It's that your muscle fibers are starving. We live in a world that tells us to just accept the decline. We see it in the media. We hear it from doctors who say it's just part of the process. But researchers at the University of Tokyo recently found something that changes everything. They discovered that specific foods can literally wake up dormant muscle cells, even in people over 90. I've seen 90-year-olds regain their balance and walk faster in just 8 weeks. It's not about how many candles are on your cake. It's about what's on your plate. Let me tell you about a small village in Okinawa. I visited there years ago. I met a woman named Hannah who was 94. She was squatting in her garden, pulling weeds with more ease than most 50-year-olds I know. When I asked her secret, she didn't point to a gym. She pointed to a basket of sweet potatoes. This is food number 5. Most people think of sweet potatoes as just a holiday side dish. But Harvard researchers found that seniors who eat them 4 times a week have 60% more type 2 muscle fibers in their legs. These are the fibers responsible for power and balance. Sweet potatoes contain beta-carotene that acts like rust-proofing for your cellular engines, the mitochondria. And they are packed with potassium to stop those nighttime leg cramps. But you have to prepare them the right way. Most people peel them, but the skin is where the magic lives. You need to steam them whole for 25 minutes. Don't boil them. Steam them. Then, add a tiny bit of olive oil because those nutrients need fat to travel into your bloodstream. If you eat a medium sweet potato 4 days a week, 2 hours before your walk, you're feeding your legs the energy they've been begging for. It's a small, ordinary habit. But as I've learned, the things that actually matter rarely feel like they matter at the time. Before we go further, I want to ask you a question. Where are you watching this from today? I spend my evenings reading every single comment I can. Your story might be the one that gives someone else the hope they need to start again. Now let's talk about food number 4. It's something most people walk right past in the grocery store: sardines. I know, they aren't glamorous. But a study from the University of Barcelona followed 800 seniors and found that those eating sardines just twice a week had 78% less muscle loss. Sardines are unique because they offer a triple threat: vitamin D, calcium, and omega-3s. Those omega-3s get into the membrane of your muscle cells and make them flexible again. Think of it like upgrading from rigid, brittle plastic to flexible rubber. Most seniors are desperately low on vitamin D, which is a direct ticket to falling. 1 can of sardines gives you the switch your muscles need to grow. Buy them in water or olive oil, never soybean oil. Eat them with a squeeze of lemon to help the iron absorb. It's not a fancy meal, but it's a powerful one. I think we've got it backwards. We think staying strong requires complicated machines and expensive supplements. But life is built on these small, ordinary choices. Like my friend Tom. When he was struggling with his health at 65, he didn't join a CrossFit gym. He just started changing his lunch. He started eating food number 3, black beans. The National Institute on Aging found that black beans can make leg muscles look 15 years younger on an MRI. Why? Because they produce something called butyrate in your gut. This butyrate travels through your blood and literally switches on genes that stop muscle wasting. It's like a symphony of nutrients protecting your legs while you sleep. But you have to soak them. Soak them overnight with a bit of lemon juice to break down the acids that block your minerals. If you eat half a cup of black beans 5 days a week, combined with a bit of brown rice, you're creating a protein that rivals steak. It's a quiet change. You won't get a notification on your phone saying you're getting stronger. But one day, you'll realize the stairs don't feel quite as steep. That brings us to food number 2, and this one is controversial. It's whole eggs. For years, we were told to avoid them because of cholesterol. But that myth has been debunked by a study of 500,000 people. The University of Illinois found that eating whole eggs, the yolk included, increases muscle protein synthesis by 57%. The yolk is the master growth switch. It contains choline, which is how your brain talks to your legs. If you don't have enough choline, your legs feel heavy and uncoordinated. The secret is to keep the yolks runny. Poach them or soft-boil them for 6 minutes. When you overcook them, you destroy the vitamins. Eat 2 or 3 eggs within 30 minutes of your morning walk. This creates what I call an anabolic window, where your muscles are primed to absorb everything. It's the closest thing we have to a biological reset button. Finally, we reach food number 1. This is the most powerful one of all, wild-caught salmon. Scientists at Washington University call it a fountain of youth for muscles. They found that seniors eating wild salmon 3 times a week saw their leg strength increase by 68% in just 4 months. That's staggering. Salmon contains astaxanthin, a pink pigment that acts like a force field for your muscle cells. It protects them from the oxidative damage that normally causes us to weaken. It also gives you vitamin D3 and creatine, which is the actual fuel for muscle contraction. But it must be wild-caught. Farm-raised salmon doesn't have the same nutrient profile. Cook it at a low heat, skin on, until it just flakes. The skin is where the highest concentration of omega-3s lives. If you eat a 6-ounce piece 3 times a week, you're not just eating dinner. You're rebuilding your foundation. I'm 82 years old. I don't have as many years ahead of me as I have behind. And when I think about what matters, I don't think about grand achievements. I think about the ability to walk my granddaughter to the park. I think about being able to stand up and hug my wife without needing a chair for support. Your life doesn't have to be a spectacle to matter. It just has to be present. And being present requires strength. These 5 foods aren't just about nutrition. They're about your independence. They're about making sure your legs can carry you to the next adventure, the next sunset, the next conversation. Start with just one of these foods. Maybe it's the eggs tomorrow morning. Maybe it's the sweet potato tonight. Consistency is far more important than perfection. If this opened your eyes, please share this with someone you care about. We're all in this together, trying to find our way back to the strength we'd lost. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so we can keep having these conversations. I've got a lot more to share with those who are ready to listen. Thanks for watching.